What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's video, the brand new Coachella x Fortnite collaboration has been officially revealed to the world, and we'll be talking about all the cosmetics in today's video, including Desert Dawn Lyric, the Sunset Alto skin, all the extra cosmetics, including some free rewards you'll be able to obtain in the item shop, and more. However, I want to start off today's video by saying that the music pack we're using in the background footage is going to be Serenade Song. The reason for this is because while there is an official Coachella music pack called Look at the Sky, it is actually copyrighted, so I'm not going to be able to play it in this video. But of course, if you want to figure out what it sounds like, you're able to do that pretty easily just by, going around on YouTube, searching up the music pack name and finding it there. But if you're curious why it's copyrighted, this is because it's actually by performer Porter Robinson. So that is kind of why, we're unable to listen to it, but we have to have a music pack equipped right now because of the fact that some of the skins and actually all of the cosmetics are reactive to sound. So we need some sort of sound being played for us, and actually just to make it a little bit more easier to see, I'll even put on two of these emotes right here just so we get a better view of everything going on. So let's start off today's showcase with, of course, Lyric, since we're already on that skin. So firstly, we have the skin itself, and by the way, these are reskins of the old Coachella collaboration cosmetics, and they're not new variants, so you will have to purchase these in the item shop once they release. But this is the new Lyric skin, which has the option to take the glasses and put them on, or keep them off, switch between the two, and actually change the style to this Aurora Visualizer variant, which you can actually kind of see a preview of right here. If we wait a moment, we'll start seeing how the visualizer actually affects the skin once the music pack starts kicking back up here. But we also have the third option here, which is basically just this visualizer style without the actual visualizer reactiveness on it, right? So if you want to use this variant but you don't want it to glow or anything, there is a third option for it. But you can see, based on how audio plays and everything, you start getting these weird little lines and stuff appearing on you. So if we go ahead and just do this emote, for example, you can see a pretty good example of what I'm talking about, right? You have the middle line, the lines at the legs, and even these shoulder lines and everything that actually end up lighting up as music starts kicking up and stuff like that. But of course, you also have the visualizer off style, which is just this variant without having, the actual effect going on it. And of course, the glasses do actually have a different rim change depending on if you are or aren't using that Aurora style. But of course, Lyric isn't the only skin that is coming to the item shop very soon, because we also have Sunset Alto. You can see the skin right here, and it has a little cactus print on the actual pants or whatever, but it is a very nice looking skin. Both these skins look pretty clean, and if I have to give my own personal opinion on them, I feel like these were better than the actual previous versions we got in the original Coachella collaboration. It might just be because of the different style aesthetics they've got going on, but I kind of prefer these over the ones we've had before, and it just kind of, feels like more of a vibe. It feels like more of, oh hey, this is something that I could use more than the original Lyric and Dawn skins, or Alto skins. I don't know why I said Dawn, but yeah, we got some nice little variants here and there, and I think overall the skins look pretty clean. And then of course we have back blings as well, which are also reactive to sound. As you can see right here, we have this little wave going on at the top of this, and even some little electricity coming out, or not really electricity, but I guess just the shine. As we do this emote, you can see it very well, where the actual wave and everything is, and you're able to turn the reactivity off on that as well. So if you just want a cloud with headphones, that's available for you. However, you do get this weird little glitchiness where the reactiveness is supposed to be, so I guess it's kind of half reactive still, because it's just a little bit broken there. And then we also have this one right here, which is of course reactive to sound once again, with the lines, this middle area kind of glowing at some points. I assume if we do the emote here, we'll be able to see that glow real well. No, okay, I was expecting the glow to be more prevalent, considering the fact it kind of just, oh, maybe it's a locker bug, because you see how it's super bright and then it dims its, oh, it's the lighting in the locker. Okay, that makes more sense. But of course you have the option to turn the reactivity off on it as well if you do so prefer. It's just nice to have that option there for people who want to use it. But of course, it is something that you'll be able to decide on. And the same with the pickaxe as well. You can turn the reactivity on or off. Now, everything a part of this set is going to be reactive to music, so it's something you've kind of got to wait for when it comes to figuring out how it's going to work or whatnot, because you're going to need someone nearby doing some type of sound, whether it's an emote or shooting or anything else, in order to see this little effect. But for the actual pickaxe, you can see the little visualizer down here on the little handle and everything, and then sometimes once the music kicks up, it'll be all the way up there towards the top of the cactus. Now I want to sit here for a moment to see how far we can get the visualizer to play, and I know this music pack has a lot of silenter moments, so hopefully, I think it's picking up here in a second, we'll be able to get a better view of what's going on. But of course, it's a pretty simplistic pickaxe. You're able to just hit and stuff with it, and I think it looks pretty nice. Other than that, though, we also have this pickaxe right here, which is the Electro Palm Staff, which has an even easier to view visualizer effect, and it also has this nice little hit effect when you use it and everything else, with the actual effect being able to be turned on or off. So, in terms of like the pickaxes, the back bling, and the skins, I like them. I actually really enjoy just like, how everything's going. And even like this visualizer at the top of the pickaxe, I like how it's like wiggly, right? Whenever you move around with the pickaxe, it's also going to wiggle. So it's like, you have the bars, everything going up from the actual music, but on top of that, you just get a little like jiggle, jiggle effects on a pickaxe. Why not, right? You can't beat it, might as well use it or something, But I think that looks pretty cool, and I just kind of find it funny just jiggling around the actual pickaxe. On top of that, we have the cacti animated emoticon right here, the Coachella sunset spray, the hi-fi cacti spray, and the head in the cloud animated emoticon. Something to mention about all 4 of these rewards right here is that they're pretty much free rewards, right? I can go ahead and look at one of my other images here, and yeah, all of them are free rewards. However, the head in the cloud actual animated emoticon right here is the only reward that you can get by purchasing the bundle. So while you'll be able to get the 2 sprays and this emoticon entirely for free, you'll only be able to get this emoticon by purchasing the bundle that includes both of the skins. Now, as the final little bit of things, of course, we have the actual loading screen right here for Coachella Island, which you can earn for free through the Coachella website event, which is coachella.fortnite.com. And once you sign up on the website, it's a super easy challenge. It can be done in bot lobbies, normal lobbies, and Battle Royale and Zero build, but the only thing you have to do is drive 1,000 units in a vehicle, right? And I mean, if you guys remember School of Llama, we used to have to drive like 30,000 units or whatever in those vehicles. So only having to drive 1,000 to get a loading screen entirely for free is something that I would say, yeah, 100% do it. It'll probably be linked in the description down below if you want to go log into it. But of course, since the event just came out, the website is having some issues. So if you're someone who wasn't like me and you didn't get in right away, right when the website came out, you may have some issues actually registering for it. But just keep that in mind that there is a way to get this loading screen entirely for free. You have like a week or 2 to actually do it, and it's just a free bonus, so it's like, why not, right? Especially if you like collecting freebies. Now, the last little thing I guess we can talk about here is this wrap, which is actually, if we go here, animated and reactive. So if we shoot it, you can see it has a little like swirl thing on it, but I do believe it's also animated to the visualizer effects that everything else has as well. But of course, I can go to their blog post and pull that up real quickly just so we can verify here, so I'm not giving you any falsified information. But yeah, it's reactive to music, and it's reactive to just you shooting. So of course, as this music pack picks up, we'll be able to see a little like design change, and most likely just more of that swirl stuff. And actually, I think it's happening right now, kind of, right? If you kind of look at it, you can kind of see, I don't know, it's like the weapon is just reactive overall. So it's like, it's hard to really tell, but I think you can kind of see those white lines every so often whenever the music starts picking up. So it is a nice little reactive effect, and I think it's kind of trippy in a way to see how it's like one of those wraps that technically always faces the camera no matter where you angle it or anything like that. So it's one of those things that I feel if I was to use it in game, I'd get distracted by so much, just, shooting and being like, pretty color. Wow. Look at the pretty color that changes as I shoot and stuff. But it is a pretty interesting wrap, and overall I think these cosmetics are really nice. Now of course, as I mentioned, there will be some quests for these free rewards, and I do want to also note to you guys that there is this music pack that I mentioned earlier that is copyrighted that is also a free reward for doing 5 of the Coachella quest. So you'll be able to earn the music pack for free, both of the sprays for free, and this emoticon entirely for free just by doing some quest in game. So there's nothing to really worry about, right? And I will confirm that they are in-game quests, with the only website quest being the loading screen. So you don't have to worry about going to a website every single day or whatever to figure out what your quest is, because they will be viewable in-game, and all they relate to is doing stuff on the Coachella Island, which is an official island you can go to. It'll be enabled tomorrow, so that's when you can focus on all the quest stuff. But for now, hope you champions and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. You got all the information you needed regarding the brand new Coachella collaboration. The only thing I wasn't able to really show you guys was a banner that was, a free reward from everything. But if you were curious what the banner looked like, it was basically what the shirt design is right here, right? The cactus with the eye in the middle, that was what the banner was. And it was supposed to be a free quest reward. However, when I'm looking at the actual quest data, it appears that it might have been scrapped. So just keep that in mind. You may or may not be able to get a little cactus eye banner in the near future, or it could have been scrapped. It's just something that we kind of got to keep our eyes out for and wait as we start getting more and more updates. But with that said, that's all I got to say for today's YouTube video. Hope you champs and champions enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and peace out.